Kabuk ser banthia de ki arshaka ki jong pimenta ka kinti wan chak frang Yamaha but yoru ki cashback hado saudar tinka but jinga eru ki helmet habat hier ki Yamaha scooter kin yoru ka discount ka bahadu nyaw jar tinka habat hier ki bag FC but FZS but ru ka down payment ka bakhala jar tinka phone ki number harum Menteri katna jungo kai ka jylla ba pol lingdo uloong ba Nalor Akon Boneym on donru ki Nongrwai na kalengkari kum na Palestine but na India Nalor ki nong tem nong put na kani ka jylla habakren menta ka sni ba pol uloong ba kani katnat kelapin miso wat laki don ki basngo khonyo apartment pek tangi ki basnio ha cherry blossom festival Nalor Akon Boneym on donru ki Nongrwai rapa ki Nongrwai na kani ka jylla bat na po kari ka cherry blossom kan long hakat santrek but kan real trek nai weng jar pusaw hamadan kurkalang bharumbong Ri district uba apol loong ba ka jylla kala ajing to shibu ni ki paj ba ka jylla hadu nongkendong ka jingyo khajna GST ka kot lai pon sun klor tingka man ka sni ka sarkar ka bay pisa sun klor ha cherry blossom kat ba ka sarkar Nagaland ka bay shipho klor uba apol loong ba ka sarkar Japan kala one mention bentalang ha ka cherry blossom festival.
Tourism is growing by leap and bounds, and we are happy to share with you that although there are some naysayers, although there are some negative voices, people who look at things objectively and without any bias will see that this sector and the efforts of the department are yielding fruits. So, briefly, as you might know, the Cherry Blossom Festival is taking place on the 15th and the 16th of November, where renowned international artists like Akon, Boneym, Lucas, some rappers, and as well as state artists and local performers and bands are going to be part of Cherry Blossom 2024. Also, for the first time, we are introducing the MMA, which will have fighters coming from countries like Thailand and Philippines to compete with national players as well as local players from Meghalaya. The Lit Fest, which is primarily about literature and literary activities, is scheduled for the 18th and the 19th of November, and we already have got the confirmation that authors like Shobade and Jerry Pinto will be part of this year's Lit Fest. We will also be launching Bakan Nongkendri's latest book, which will help to showcase and highlight Meghalaya's writers on a larger platform. So I have come across certain remarks and observations that Meghalaya being a poor state, how does it spend so much on these festivals and activities? I would like to make this very clear, lucid statement that in fact, what people think is wasting or spending is actually investment in the tourism sector. Tomorrow, for instance, I'm visiting Kinchi, which is under Mount Rashan constituency, which by dint of being having huge tourism potential is getting a road project of rupees 2 crores sanctioned. It means that tourism brings along with it certain developmental growth of the local areas, including improvement of the road network. Most people miss is the fact that we are branding Meghalaya as a major and the ultimate tourist destination of the country. A fact that has been repeatedly acknowledged when we have events like the Union Tourism Minister, the MOS, and 18 other states have participated in the tourism conclave, which was held in Shillong just a couple of months back. Now, when you talk about what are the tangible economic benefits that come to Meghalaya, for instance, let's take just the case of the GST, which is 18%. GST of 18% is paid by everybody who is involved in the hospitality industry. It is paid by those who are in the transport sector. It boosts the local economy, and on an any day that we have major footfalls of visitors to Meghalaya, the collection of GST goes up by roughly 3.5 crores per day. Now, government of Meghalaya is investing. We are investing a total amount of 5 crores in the Cherry Blossom Festival. The government of Nagaland invests roughly about 10 crores in their Hornbill Festival, which is double the amount that we are investing. But look at the tangible economic returns that come to the state. Just the GST itself, which is 18% and is paid by the hospitality sector, the transport sector, it adds up to 3.5 crores per day, depending on the footfalls that we expect. The excise duty itself, VAT is 30%, excise duty is 15%. And on a single day, and please bear in mind that these festivals are mainly focused on the arrival of tourists, domestic and international, to take part in these festivals. Now, for the first time ever, the government of Japan has come forward to partner with the government of Meghalaya in the Cherry Blossom Festival, meaning that it is an opening for an exchange at various levels with the government of Japan. And we will also be having sumo wrestlers and various exponents of arts and music of Japan. So that itself is a huge tangible dividend for Meghalaya. Then, if you look at the footfalls, even a footfall of 15,000, which is a conservative figure, if there are 15,000 attendees from outside Meghalaya and they end up paying a room tariff of 5,000 rupees per room, that itself adds up to 7.5 crores in a day. So I would like to very clearly state here that we are knowledgeable about what we are doing. We are focused. We know that the state stands to gain. We know that the local economy stands to gain. Everybody up to the Kong selling kwai on a roadside stands to benefit when there is a huge footfall in these festivals. But it is not the festivals per se that we ultimately put our stress on. These festivals only help us in branding Meghalaya as a destination which has a lot of USPs: nature, culture, music, climate, cuisine being some of the USPs. So I would like to reiterate that government is on the right track, and the way things are moving, we should be able to see that before 2028, not less than 40% of the total population of Meghalaya will be directly involved in the tourism industry.